he, Tre, just drove here from Nashville, Tennessee. So thank you for being patient. He ran into some traffic. I know, and I'm telling you what, you guys stuck around and you know the goodness that's in front of us here. It is so, so very good. Please welcome Tre Burt to Studio 92 with Hotel Tango and 92.3 WTTS.
Thanks for having me. Yeah. How you guys doing? Cool. Can they hear? Can they hear them in the on the radio? Oh yeah. How you guys doing? Yeah, we got a party going over here. Hell yeah. What's next? I should play a song, huh? Okay, that makes sense. This song's called Traffic Fiction. Come from. Just let me ride to the end till I have my fun. Let me roll till I can't no more. Down the last empty road under blue sky. Zoom, 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 bang, boom, boom, clap. Stereo is booming, skip no track. I'm a blur in the world and in every town. Yeah, nah, there's nothing more depressing than slowing me down. Oh yeah, alright. I see some red lights coming on strong. People breaking where they don't belong. See for yourself and you realize just what it looked like. Traffic fiction, traffic fiction, traffic fiction. It's going around. Traffic fiction, traffic fiction, traffic fiction. Came up from the ground, bringing it down. For the judge, let it burn like a witch in the rhinestone sun. Every mile, I'm getting reborn. But I'm dying by the minute, good Lord. Move, 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 and never going back. Silver moon is looming, sky is black. I'm a soul on parole in a desert land. Yeah, thrown back into prison, damned by the damn. Oh yeah, alright. I see some red lights coming on strong. People breaking where they don't belong. See for yourself and you realize just what it looked like. Traffic fiction, traffic fiction, traffic fiction. It's going around. Traffic fiction, traffic fiction, traffic fiction. Came up from the ground, bringing me down. Thank you. Right on.
Nice. Now, that's the name of the new album, right? That is the title cut from it. Traffic Fiction. Everybody go pick that up. I know you've been working really hard on your music lately, Tre, and we are so excited that you're here. This guy used to be a baggage handler at SFO, at San Francisco International Airport. How long ago was that, Tre?
That was it. That was in, let's see, 2000 and,
11, I think.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's all happened to you in the last 10 years.
I was going to, I did a year at San Francisco State, and then I realized that everything I wanted to learn was in the classroom. So
yeah.
I dropped out and got a job at SFO.
Incredible. And you did it for the traveling benefits, right?
I did it for the benefits, but I was telling her that my squad was on probation when I got hired, so I never got any of the benefits.
You just went and did the hard labor.
And I was just doing manual hard labor.
Well, it's not hard labor anymore because you have quite the talent. First of all, I want to know, have you ever met Bob Dylan? Has Bob Dylan ever met you is really the more appropriate question.
Well, when I was living in my car
I love it when it starts like that.
in Portland, Oregon, it was a rainy day, and I was looking through the newspaper, and I saw that Dylan was playing around the corner from where I was parked.
Wow.
And I was like, I had no money, absolutely $0, and I was like, okay, I've never seen him, so I guess I'll go break into that show, and I stood across the street where the security guard was on the side of the building and watched their routine. It was back and forth, and I was in the shadows, chain smoking cigarettes. And I found this moment when they weren't looking to run across the street to the door. And there's a little girl coming down the stairs, and her grandma or whatever was in front of her. And I went up to the door, and I was like, "Can you open the door?" And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, push, push." She opened the door.
To your future.
I ran up to the room where Dylan was playing, and I was still running from the security guards at that point. So I just, jammed myself in there, and it's a small room for Dylan, and the people just start partying, and I just find myself going to the front of the stage. And it's like, from him, he's looking at this commotion, the sea parting. And then I show up to the front of the stage, and I'm just staring at him. And he's in the middle of a harmonica solo, staring at me. And, that was a cool 10 seconds of my life.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Really and truly changed your life forever, didn't it? Those moments.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean... Because, there's no denying, but it's different than, Dylan, what you do. It's like a new version of an old style of music that we were talking about earlier. So I just love what you're doing. I know we all love what he's doing, don't we? So let's get back to
Thanks.
it. Traffic Fiction is the new album, and this is Tre Burt. Welcome him back, please.
I've never, so the record, have you guys heard it? Or any songs from it? Okay, cool. It's I don't play acoustic guitar on it, so I had to write acoustic versions of these songs. And here's my first time playing this one. Let's see how it sounds.
Standing under telephone wires, you took a piece of me. There was a lot to blame. Screaming at the top of my lungs, you took a piece of me. It's such a crying shame. Time's left us both behind. You took a piece of me. It's such a crying shame. If everything's already been said, you took a piece of me. Then why do I feel so much coming out? Who said it ain't a love song, mama? More than one thing could be true. I always make a mess when I'm on it. Good thing I make it after you. I made a wish upon a big star, mama. Just let me know if something's changed. You like me better when I'm in pain. Oh baby, just look at me now as you leave me. Standing under telephone wires, you took a piece of me. There was a lot to blame. Screaming at the top of my lungs, you took a piece of me. It's such a crying shame. Time's left us both behind. You took a piece of me. There was a lot to blame. everything's already been said. You took a piece of me, and why do I feel so much coming out? Who said it ain't a love song, mama? Only you can decide. I always make a mess when I'm on it, but I'm still making up my mind. I know you like me best when I'm blue. You say you see me like a distant mountain. Tell me how long it's gonna take till I fade from view. Baby, come and see me. What's one more night? We could go out walking in moonlight. Forget the future, take it all, take it now. It could be so easy, feels just like leaving. Come on, baby, hold my hand. I got a feeling, I know you're feeling that too. Standing under telephone wires, you took a piece of me. There was a lot to blame. Screaming at the top of my lungs, you took a piece of me. All right. Thank you. That was better than I thought it would be, to be honest. And looks like I brought the wrong harmonica. We're live, baby. All right. Here's another one I haven't played before. You guys doing all right? Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for having me. The song's called Santiago. I got the night to think about you. Every morning for some more bad news. It ain't easy shaking you off of me, baby, right now. I found a lighter in my coat, sit on the bottom, adios. I took a second and spun it around and thought of you somehow. I remember now. Santiago 2022. Well, we were light on Irish bar for direction through the Spanish War. No telling it apart from a daydream, a child. And on the ancient steps outside of a cathedral in the summer light, you kept tapping your heel on the ground. Such a modern sound, I can hear it now. Semi hollow, but it's coming like passion tides. Under the light of the road I crossed in the city, I watch the shadows crawl. Been meaning to forget about all this pain in my heart. And when we said our last goodbye at the station, I couldn't ask you why. I know you better than trying to explain how in another life I could make you stay. How harder, like I wanted to. Now there's a dark moon rising, I let you walk away. No, I don't wanna start crying. Emily, what to say? I was afraid of trying, always a little too late. Could have had you, I'm reminded, some kind of way every day. Emily, what to say. I got the night to think about you every morning for some more bad news. It ain't easy saying you offer me, baby, right now. I found a lighter in my coat, sit on the bottom, adios. I took a second and spun it around and thought of you somehow. I remember now. Santiago 2022. Thank you. Thanks, folks.
Tre Burt, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for him.
Thank you.
This is so awesome.
Thanks for showing up.
Awesome.
Being my guinea pigs.
Traffic Fiction is the name of the album. Go pick it up. Thank you so much for coming and making that 5-hour drive, man.
Absolutely.
I know that drive all too well from Nashville, Tennessee to Indianapolis. Also, we have to thank Tinker Coffee for getting us nice and jazzed up for this today. And we appreciate all of you being here. Once again, Tre Burt from Hotel Tango, Studio 92.